Hello, Heritage High School. Welcome back for our final lesson of the school year. We are going to talk about focus and how we can battle procrastination with intention. It all starts with the mind. We've learned a lot this semester, and I've been so grateful to be able to teach you a lot of things that I've learned from my struggles, from many doctors, scientists, and people that I have been reading and studying for a long time, because it has helped me, and I use it to coach a lot of people in their lives when it comes to business, athletics, performance in all different areas, as well as nutrition. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in, but before we get into our presentation, I have a little movie clip that I want you to watch.
If you've never listened to something in your life, aggressively and intentionally, I need you to listen to me now. You are alive by design. And the moment that you understand that design, your future awaits. You only have so much time to get it done. I need you to live every day as if it's your last. You don't have time to waste. So I need you to put in 1,000% every single day.
I have too much to accomplish to be satisfied with where I am right now. I have too much on the line. I have too many people depending on me to win. I must stay hungry. Hunger is the only thing that's going to give you the power to persevere through that pain. Never stop climbing the hill. There is always another hill to climb. Go find your hill and climb. You gotta be hungry for your dream. You gotta be hungry for your next level. You gotta be hungry for connection and alignment. You have to be hungry to fulfill your destiny. Hunger is not an idea. Hunger is not a mood. Hunger is a lifestyle. I'm never full. This is me every day, all day. I'm hungry to learn. You gotta be hungry to read. You have to be hungry to grow. You have to be hungry to manifest what is in your head. Stay hungry. Stay hungry. Go ask any athlete, actor, musician, philanthropist, it doesn't matter. You ask anybody who is a champion. And the difference between them and their opponent is they were more hungry for it. Hunger is your internal security guard. And as long as hunger is there, it keeps out intruders. Intruders like laziness, and procrastination, and excuses. Hunger opens your eyes. Hunger is your driver. Hunger fuels your solutions. Hunger drives improvement. Hunger. You gotta get hungry if you want future. You gotta get hungry. You gotta be hungry for your dream. You gotta be hungry for your next level. You gotta be hungry for connection and alignment. You have to be hungry to fulfill your destiny. Hunger is not an idea. Hunger is not a mood. Hunger is a lifestyle. I'm never full. This is me every day, all day. I'm hungry to learn. You gotta be hungry to read. You have to be hungry to grow. You have to be hungry to manifest what is in your head.
So welcome back to our final installment of the Foundations of Health, Breathe Better, Live Better, Conscious Health for Peak Performance. So our final lesson is about fighting procrastination. And like you saw in that video, a lot of it is a mindset. You have to stay hungry. You have to want more from yourself and demand a certain level of excellence from yourself in everything that you do. How you do one thing is how you do all things. So again, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So again, we are breaking the stigma. We are talking about stress. We're talking about anxiety and different ways that we can battle this illness, because there are things that are within your power we can do. So what does procrastination really look like? It's all the things that I should be doing. I would like to do this. I should be doing this. But the things I do when I'm actually procrastinating is way over here. It's not relevant to the situation at hand. So we fall into this vicious cycle. I don't do anything. I feel guilty about it. I doubt myself. I feel helpless. Then I get anxiety because I'm like, oh shoot, this paper is due by midnight tonight and I haven't even started. It's like, again, we fall into that, but the question is why? We know what we need to do, but what happens in between where we struggle? What happens where our mind, we're staring at this computer screen, but we just don't know what to do, or the words, we can think them in our head, but we just can't get them out on paper. So how do we break the cycle? Step one, focus. Everything that we've learned about the brain so far, we have to have an intention. We have to know what we want to do. If we need to refocus our brain, we have to give it an intention. We need somewhere for it to focus. Where focus goes, energy flows. So start with the breath. Breathe. Use the box breathing method to recenter your mind. So again, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Again, this is not going to write your paper for you, but what it's going to do is it's going to calm down your brain so you can think, you can turn off that little voice, you can just think, reset, and okay, where do we go from here? And step 2 is creating your plan of attack. What all needs to get done? Why is this important? And rate your tasks by level of importance. So if you need to get a paper done, you have to study for this exam and study for this other exam. Write out what is the level of importance. Why do you need to do this right now? Let's say if your exam is not until Friday, but this paper is due tomorrow morning. Okay, maybe that is your first priority and you need to put your focus into that paper. Step 3, get to work. I know this is sometimes the hard part, like, duh, Sam, come on. But it's about training your brain, getting to work. I call it high intensity interval training, but we're not doing it in the gym. We're doing it at your desk. It's HIIT, but for learning. No distractions, no phones, no Xbox, pure focus. Sit at that desk. So there's 2 different options that I use for this. It's the 50-minute on, 10-minute off, or the 24 minutes on, 6 minutes off. That is basically you sitting down with nothing to bother you, nothing that is going to break your focus for 50 minutes or 24 minutes straight, where you can just dive right into whatever you're supposed to be working on. You set the intention prior and you're diving right in and you're getting it done. So you have one task designed for that hour. After the 50 minutes, get up, walk outside, get some sun, breathe, get a drink of water, eat some food, hydrate, whatever you need to do to get your mind right. Because again, if you have like 3 hours worth of work and you have to do it all tonight, you need to take a little break in between. The brain is like a computer. You can only have so much output. You can only put out so much work before it needs a rest. And the same thing for the input. If you're trying to study and you're trying to cram, the brain cannot remember all of that at one time. You have to let it rest. Remember, the hippocampus, your memory storage, that is more active actually when you're asleep because your brain is processing all that information that you put in throughout the day. So take that time to rest and recover and get right back to work. Refocus and go. So, review of what we've learned so far this year. We learned about, what is health, the mind-body, relationship, the triad of health, how stress affects the physical body. Both the mind and the physical self are one. They all work together. The success formula. What do you want? Why do you want it? The art of fulfillment and also the science of achievement. We learned a lot about the Wim Hof method and amazing things that he's been able to do in the name of science. Breathing techniques that we've learned, box breathing, alternate nostril breathing. We learned the Wim Hof method. We also learned how to handle stress. And today we are learning about how we can beat procrastination. And it all starts with you. It is a mindset. It is that, again, level of excellence that you set for yourself and a standard that you have that you live every day. So this is the end, guys, but I am always here if you need to reach out. There's my Instagram, my email, there's my website. I will be doing some amazing summer programs for high school students and kids, teaching nutrition, fitness, mindset. So you're always welcome to reach out, and I'd be happy to tell you a little bit more about that and to teach you a little bit more of, the things that I do and that have helped me as well. So that is it for this part. So thank you guys for an amazing school year. I hope you've had as much fun as I have, with these videos. I hope you've learned a lot, and I'm very grateful for all the feedback. So many of you filled out that survey and told me what you liked and didn't like about the program. So I have a lot of work to do this summer to make improvements, to raise my standard on how we can come back next year and make a more fulfilling program that you guys want to learn from, and it's going to be super effective. So again, thank you, thank the administrators, the teachers who put this all together, and I will see you all next year.